Lesson from the book, Your Brain is Playing Tricks on You. Number 1. It's easier to fool people than it is to convince them that they have been fooled. Number 2. You know what thinking is, it's just a fancy word for changing your mind. Number 3. We live well enough to have the luxury to get ourselves sick with purely social, psychological stress. Number 4. Someone who thinks they can control everything will tend to blame themselves for a mistake they haven't directly made, and will be exactly as intransigent towards others, considering them as capable of the same absolute control. It's not for nothing that we often use the expression control freak to talk about it. Number 5. Stress has an identified cause and subsides once this cause disappears. For example, if you're stressed due to an exam, you will be able to unwind once the exam is behind you. Anxiety, however, doesn't need a cause, and can therefore last indefinitely. Number 6. Gaslighting is another form of cognitive hijacking which leans on memory manipulation. It consists in making a victim doubt their memory or their actual mental health by presenting some facts in a truncated manner, editing a few elements of the original memory, telling them they've made it all up, or that they're losing their mind. This form of emotional abuse can take many shapes. Number 7. Another common bias which can equally mislead us is the anchoring effect. In any given statement, we tend to retain the first piece of information given to us. If, for example, during a job interview, you're presented with a first candidate who's nice, serious, but a bit prone to anger, and a second one who's a bit to anger, but nice and very serious, you'll tend to have a positive impression of the first one when the two candidates have the exact same character traits. Number 8. The idea is not to systematically reject our beliefs outright, but to sometimes place them at a distance, for the time it takes to take into consideration arguments that nuance or negate them.